Hello and welcome to the Audi Böllinger Höfe in Neckarsulm, a very special place for us. This is the place where icons are born. Icons like the Audi R8, the Audi Quattro was born here, and it's also the home of Audi Sport GmbH. Audi Sport stands for high performance in both in race cars and series production cars. At Audi Sport, we are pursuing a consistent electrification strategy because high performance and electrification go together perfectly. Electrification is the foundation of our future, and it will be thrilling the experience for our customers. And this future starts right now in the Böllinger Höfe with this new car, the Audi e-tron GT. The Audi e-tron GT is the first fully electric sports car from Audi. And it's the sporty and technological spearhead of our electrification strategy. It stands for Vorsprung durch Technik because this car is packed with innovations. And that also goes for its cradle, the famous Böllinger Höfe, where we produce the Audi e-tron GT together with the Audi R8. These are two high performance extremes coming from one assembly line, one fully electric and the other a V10 petrol engine. And that's an absolute first. And that is only the beginning. With the Audi e-tron GT, we at Audi Sport enter the world of fully electric mobility. The Audi e-tron GT is our commitment to the company's CO2 target and its high performance at the highest level made by Audi Sport.
The Audi e-tron GT is now being manufactured alongside the R8 at Audi's Böllinger Höfe site. Audi has integrated its excellent craftsmanship with its signature passion and precision into a highly automated smart factory, the best of both worlds. Designing the body manufacturing process was no mean feat for the planning engineers. Space is tight and the Audi e-tron GT has a composite construction of aluminium and steel. And the result? Solutions that are unique to Audi and the Volkswagen Group. The dual passage framer is a prime example. The body goes through the same station twice, and the interior and exterior of the Audi e-tron GT are assembled in a fully automatic process. One framer with 10 robots combines all manufacturing steps into one, where normally 2 systems are required. The next stage sees experienced welders achieve a perfect seam by hand. Inline correlation-free measuring, an all-time first, guarantees even greater precision. Measurements are taken from 350 different points on the e-tron GT body, yet another innovation that is unique across the group. This ensures the highest quality standards for the new fully electric sports car. Before the bodies enter the paint shop at the end of the line, Audi's experts check the surfaces and gap sizes on every body. Not even the smallest detail gets past their keen eyes and skilled precision. This is what the unique combination of craftsmanship and a smart factory looks like. Once the bodies have been painted, driverless vehicles transport them from the basement back upstairs to the production line. There's no denying it was a challenge. Audi have succeeded in bringing 2 models into one assembly line. 2 models that couldn't be more different. Assembly of the nippy and agile fully electric Audi e-tron GT series has been integrated into the assembly line of the Audi R8 10-cylinder supercar. The Audi e-tron GT was brought into series production quicker than any other Audi before and without the use of the physical prototypes that are normally required. All this was possible because Audi's team could first try out all the assembly processes virtually in the 3 Ps workshop: production, preparation and process. They were able to test different work operations with VR glasses and controllers using software developed in-house by Audi. Thanks to new digital tools and the expertise of a highly motivated team, the production cycles for the 2 cars are in perfect harmony, just like a great orchestra. To make this happen, the assembly line was expanded from 16 to 36 cycles. This Audi e-tron GT is having its roof fitted. Customers can also choose to have a super light carbon roof, an eye-catching feature that doesn't just look good, its patented acoustic fleece also helps reduce noise. The high point of any vehicle assembly is what's known as the marriage. This is where the powertrain, featuring battery, motor and chassis, is united with the body of the Audi e-tron GT. It requires extraordinary skill and flexibility on the part of the Audi craftsmen and women. They give their absolute all every day to achieve outstanding quality in both high-performance models that pass through this assembly line before entering the finishing stage. This is where the Audi e-tron GT is brought to life. The motors run for the very first time on the chassis dynamometer. The Audi experts check the chassis, headlights and brake system. Audi's well-known driver assistance systems are fitted to support the future driver. These include active lane assist, side assist, presets, hold assist, reversing camera and many more. The electrification and the overall vehicle network mean the Finnish team have their work cut out. This is where the components, 100 more than for the R8, are calibrated, set and tested. Every Audi e-tron GT has to undergo an 8-minute endurance test to see if it's watertight enough to withstand a downpour. The water is then reused with a closed system. And what's more, the Böllinger site is powered entirely by renewable energy from the start of production. The final manufacturing process requires tactile intuition and good visual judgment. The smallest irregularity can be detected in the light tunnel. But Audi's craftsmen and women have developed a sharp eye and a meticulous attention to detail after their many years of experience. So every customer can expect to buy a perfect, superb quality Audi.
The sensation of sound. It could be the most overwhelming way of perception. Sound can be mellow and fragile. But also massive and striking. Sound can be deep and thrilling. It can fill rooms. It can fill hearts. And it has the power to shape the identity of a car. The design of a car sound is a long road. In the beginning, there is always an inspiration. Everything and nothing can be inspiring. Sometimes an idea may seem exceptional, but often it is the most usual object that creates the most exciting and useful sound. To make a sound work in every different state, when accelerating or braking, you need the right tools, the right instruments, just like in music. But unlike a song, the sound of a car is continuous. There is no beginning, no middle part, and no end. That is why Audi created its own pioneering digital method. Like they say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Or in the case of the all-new Audi e-tron GT, this sound is worth 1,000 words.
The self-developed software eSound GUI is not more and not less than a quantum leap in generating driving sounds for vehicles. The idea behind the software is as simple as it is ingenious. It is designed to build up an entire sound backdrop that is playable by a control unit. The sound is not time-related, but based on vehicle data. Sound recordings, made out of various elements like a didgeridoo, for example, or a tube, are converted into short, loopable sound bites. In this process, it is very important that no repetitions or sound interferences like crackling or crunching are noticeable. The sound loops are being imported as WAV files into the software and assigned to individual audio tracks. Afterwards, the parameters for each audio track have to be adjusted. For example, when the speed of the vehicle increases, the repetition rate of each audio track needs to be increased as well to make it sound more realistic. Also, depending on the driving mode, for example, efficiency, comfort, or dynamic, we create different sound textures to represent the mood of the driver. Multiple audio tracks are bundled into different subgroups and then collectively filtered. Specific frequencies are being damped and increased. The aim is to see what happens to the sound if the driver, for example, accelerates, brakes, or recuperates. 2 or 3 characteristics are selected for a test in the sound lab to choose a specific direction. These steps are being repeated until the refined sound groups are ultimately tested on the road. More than 100 iterative steps are necessary to get the final result, consisting of a sound experience of 32 audio tracks. With our workflow and software, we are a true pioneer in developing vehicle and driving sounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, we all know products always bring a brand to life. Yet, some products symbolize the beginning of a new era. The Audi e-tron GT is one of those. It is the manifestation of Audi's continuous evolution as a progressive premium brand. It symbolizes our DNA, our ambition to shape the future of premium mobility. The Audi e-tron GT is the embodiment of our brand's emotional aesthetic design. With its exciting proportions, its fascinating design, it exceeds expectations and sets a new standard for a new interpretation of a classic Gran Turismo. The Audi e-tron GT perfectly represents our innovative, pioneering spirit, which is key to our brand. The Audi e-tron GT is where passion, courage and curiosity come together and automotive progress emerges. For us, the question is not only about CO2 neutral mobility, but also about connectivity, performance and modern sophistication. Our own aspiration is our commitment to our customers. We believe in the highest quality and absolute perfection. With its precise finish and handcrafted quality, the Audi e-tron GT is the most sophisticated take on intelligent performance. The e-tron GT is the pinnacle of progressive engineering and the future hallmark of the Audi brand. It marks the start of a new era of Vorsprung, combining sustainable solutions with superior performance and sophisticated design. Ladies and gentlemen, the Audi e-tron GT is pure excitement, and for me personally, the most desirable and electrifying car of our time.